Okay, so the ads are about to end like 13 seconds. So welcome everyone. We're gonna continue with Carpe Diem again and see if we can um experience this book to the fullest. It shouldn't be too long until it ends, but let's see. I'm hoping it ends in like 2 hours because I feel a little bit tired already, like I'm drained. So let's see. Another day in Carpadium. I wonder what the ending is gonna be like because I feel like there were so many good spots where the story could have ended, but it didn't. So it also has like two endings, so that's really interesting. One is the true ending and one is a secret ending. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go. The heat of the sun blasts through the window of my room. It's dead quiet, but I could have sworn I heard I's voice just moments ago. Oh, she's talking on phone. I open my eyes to find I sitting on the floor right next to the bed. She's holding a phone to her ear and staring at me. Oh no, is it Seiji? She's confused. The first thing that comes to mind is that maybe you may broke the news to her, but I doubt that's something she'd want to do over the phone. I look back at her, hoping she'll say something. Anything. But the longer I stare, the more anxious I become. Wait, is that my phone? I shoot out of bed. I faintly make out a voice on the other end of the phone. I remain silent despite the other voices talking and continues staring at me. Who is that? No reply. I pull the phone from her hand in a panic and press my ear to it. There's only one person this could be. Oof. What do you want? I can't believe that's like at max volume and I still can't hear it that well. What do you want?
Now, calm down for a second.
Why did you call? What did you tell her?
Well, to be fair, I called you. She just happened to be the one to pick up.
I mean, I take a few steps away from my... What did you tell her?
Jung, wait just a second.
Uh-huh, spit it out, CG. What did you tell her? I can hear him sigh on the other end of the phone.
Everything.
Uh-oh. I drop to the floor in shock. My left hand instinctively covers my eyes. I don't think she has the capacity to deal with two bad newses.
Everything that you should have already told her.
My mind goes blank. It's over. It's all over.
I've made up my mind, Jung.
What? What are you talking
If
about?
you don't have the guts to get rid of that thing, so be it. I'll just have to take it from you.
What the fuck? No, you can't do that. You can't.
I can't what, Jung? Play God?
Yeah, no, you can't take
We
her.
were bound by contract. A contract that you violated. And now things need to be changed. Effective immediately, the project is being rerouted. For this to happen, that thing must be taken into custody.
No.
Think of the greater good, Jung. What you're doing is dangerous.
No, giving her to you is dangerous. The fact that you call her a thing is dangerous. You can't have her.
And neither can you. I trusted you with this, Jung.
And he's doing way better than you are.
You, of all people, should know just how dangerous that thing can be.
You listen to me, Seiji. I'm not giving you anything. You're not taking anything. End of story.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see about that, won't we?
Seiji. He hangs up. I'm left shaking, unable to process a single coherent thought. This can't be happening. Yeah. I pull myself together and get up off the floor. I reach for Ai's phone on the computer desk and turn it off immediately after I turn off my own. I walk over to Ai and sit next to her, neither of us speaking. She's confused. I'm in shock. I don't know where to go from here. Yeah. She looks at me, half broken.
Who is Seiji? And what was he talking about?
He's no one. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's not what it sounded like.
This is the first time Ai has ever raised her voice at me. That's right. She's probably even more scared than I am right now. I just didn't want her to find out like this. I'm sorry. I press my hands together so hard that my fingers begin to turn purple. What did he say to you,
I don't know. Something about creating me?
Creating you?
It was something about a project. Young, I'm confused.
What do you mean?
What am I?
I don't know where to start. There's so much I need to say, and not even a portion of it would be a proper answer to that question.
He said that he owns me. Is he telling the truth?
No. Of course not. You're you. No one owns you. Not me, not anyone.
Well, then what? What is going on? What am I supposed to do?
Listen, do you remember my story about Adam? She waits a moment, probably trying to remember, before nodding that she does. Well, Saiji is... how can I put this? Saiji works for the government. He was basically Adam's best friend and worst enemy. They were rivals of some sort. While they had the utmost respect for one another, their ideals often clashed. Seiji was one of the only people to voice opposition to Adam's New World Order. Remember how I told you that Adam wanted me to join up with him? Well, the reason for that was simple. He wanted to use my expertise.
Your expertise? What do you mean?
Adam had many plans for many different things, but the idea of artificial intelligence being used as an intellectual weapon for conquest was one of the most frequently brought up. What the fuck? For that, he needed me. At the time, I was the only one advanced enough in the field to be able to create something of that caliber.
Don't tell me. Is that what I am? A weapon?
That makes no sense. You made yourself, he didn't make you. What the No, not quite. Not yet, at least. Like I said, I declined his invitation simply due to the fact that I despised artificial intelligence. However, when people started to figure out Adam's reasoning for wanting me, the fear began to spread. Even though I made it clear that I wasn't going to join him, many people were terrified of what would happen if I did. In fact, I even heard some of them plotting against me after he died.
But why? He was dead.
It's a weird world, because the fact remained that I was capable of creating something so powerful. It just took everyone a while to realize the limitations. They saw me as a threat, and threats needed to be eradicated. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I did not do that. First, just like the old times. Welcome in, CJ. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Okay. So she heard a call that she wasn't supposed to hear, and now Jung Young has to have a difficult conversation with her about who she is, apparently. Uh,
But why? He was dead.
because the fact remained that I was capable of creating something so powerful. It just took everyone a while to realize the limitations. They saw me as a threat, and threats needed to be eradicated. That's when CG came into picture. He was one of the people who wanted to keep me in check, but unlike many of the others, he understood my situation. CG is the person uh, who talked to her on a call and they weren't supposed to. I'm doing good, kinda pissed, and you? I'm alright, tired as always. Why are you pissed? What happened, if you wanna talk about it? The talk was basically just that she was not supposed to be created, and that now he owns her because Young broke the contract and created her, which he did not because she created herself. So, it's complicated. Her and I, we both have questions that Young is answering right now. Or seems like will. Not on stream. Okay, okay. Uh, are you meditating? Do you still meditate? He was one of the people who wanted to keep me in check, but unlike many of the others, he understood my situation. So eventually, he came up with a plan that would work for both of us. After I escaped, no, ran away from Lily, CG found me and offered me a deal. In exchange for my protection and freedom, I'd have to work on one project with him. The project was to create a countermeasure, so something that was going to be complete opposite of what Adam wanted from me.
Now I'm even more confused.
A hard path awaits me? What? No. To be fair, every path you take will be hard after you take it, you know? But it will be okay. You have people to support you. Now I'm even more confused. To put it bluntly, Adam wanted to make a weapon, and Seiji wanted to make something that could take down that weapon. In other words, CG wanted me to construct a program that would work against me if I ever did decide to create something as life-threatening as what Adam wanted. The project is convoluted, I will admit that. But first and foremost, I needed to figure out the limitations of artificial intelligence. Just what could it be capable of when pushed to its limit? With that in mind, I created a test subject. I stopped speaking and looked at I. She's still plagued by confusion. But when I stop speaking, she realizes what I'm trying to tell her, that she is a test subject. Her expression changes to shock, so that's the story. In any case, we need to make some changes from now on. We're not going to be able to go outside much anymore. I'm sorry, I know how much you love. We freeze with the knock. There was a knock that we could not hear. That knock. We freeze. This story even more complex than I imagined. Oh yeah. I was so fucking confused. Like, why isn't it ending? What more could be there? But I guess it makes sense now. Oh, no, it's too soon. This can't be happening. Not yet. The moment we hear pounding at the door, I point to the bathroom, motioning Ai to hide. She quickly but quietly rushes inside and closes the door behind her. I stand up and slowly make my way toward the door. In my head, I prepare for the worst. I've underestimated Seiji yet again. I take a final gulp of air as I lock my hand into place around the doorknob. Closing my eyes, I pull it open.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
It's just Yume.
And why are your eyes closed?
My god, Yume, you almost made me piss my pants.
I'm sorry. You guys had your phones turned off, so I... Wait, did I interrupt something?
No. What? No, you shouldn't be here right now. I calls out from the bathroom in a quiet voice.
Yume, is that you?
Hey, I. Still down for basketball today?
They can't. I busts out of the bathroom and sprints towards her best friend. Damn it. I grab Yume by her arm and pull her inside.
Yume!
Aw. I wraps her arms around Yume tighter than I have ever seen before.
What's wrong? Young, did you make her cry again?
Cute, very cute. I did not make her cry. Well, technically I did, but it's a long story. Yume, you need to leave. You shouldn't be here right now.
What's going on?
Things. I'll explain later. Please, just go now.
I would, but...
Yume looks down. Ai's head is still buried against her chest. Yume needs to leave. We can't get her involved in this. Ai shakes her head and squeezes Yume even harder.
Looks like I'm staying put.
Oh. I let out an irritated sigh. She feels safe with her. Why does Yume need to get wrapped up in this too?
Listen, I don't want to leave you two here like this. Maybe you can tell me what the problem is. We can fix it together.
It's not that easy. I don't even know where to start.
Here, let's all sit down and relax. Take it easy. Just tell me something. Anything.
Okay. The government is after I.
What? Why?
Because of me, Yume. Because of me.
You're going to have to give me more than that.
My heartbeat slows down while I begin to collect my thoughts. I tell Yume everything I already told Ai. All the way from Adam's death up to the production of the test subject. She listens carefully while holding on to Ai's hand. Ai, still confused and shocked, refuses to let go of Yume. I feel a bit less tension telling this story the second time around, but I still can't shake the guilt. I can't even imagine what these two must think of me now. So that's that. Seiji somehow found out about what happened with Ai and isn't going to stop until he finds her and takes her in.
What is he going to do if he takes her in?
I know, right? I don't know what you want me to tell you. It won't be good, I can guarantee you that much.
Wait, but why didn't you tell her this before? If she knew, she probably wouldn't have made a body in the first place.
Oh, what? I was supposed to just expect she'd do something like that? I had no idea things would play out like this. Ai speaks for the first time in a while. Her voice is shaking.
Is that why you implemented a decay?
What do you mean?
What?
When Young created me, there was a single flaw I was incapable of correcting.
Oh.
At first, everything was fine. I was able to operate at full capacity every single day.
Oh.
But as time went on, my system began to require regular shutdown periods. Although I was able to predict when they would happen, my runtime gradually became shorter and Although I was able to predict when they would happen, my runtime gradually became shorter and shorter. I don't know how it took me this long to realize.
Young? Is this true?
I look away. So that was intentional? It's true, every last bit of it. I feel sick to my stomach.
But why? Why would you do something like that?
Like I said before, this was supposed to be just a project. I needed a countermeasure, and this was the easiest one. In the event of the program running wild, there needed to be a date of permanent shutdown.
I knew those
Damn.
were tears of joy.
What tears? What are you talking about?
When you first saw this body I made, you because you were happy to see me. The real me.
I.
You were crying because you were filled with regret. Because I did something that you wished I didn't.
Oh my god, bro, damn. I know, right?
Am I wrong?
This is complicated. Are you saying that I wanted your program to collapse, that I didn't care about you at all?
No, you didn't. This stupid project was your priority, and now I'm...
No. You know what? Fine, you're right. I was terrified of the situation. I was terrified that something like this was going to happen, but even more so, I was terrified of losing you. Yes, one part of me insisted that you were just an experiment, nothing more. But the bigger part of me was already attached to you as a person, as a friend. And at some point, I actually thought of trying to find a way to remove that ticking time bomb inside of you so we could stay together forever. Oh my god, confessions happening right now. I chokes back tears of her own. Damn. Hi, Anbu, welcome in. How are you doing today? This visual novel has taken a turn from just a chat AI that turns into a humanoid AI with real body, just electronic brain. And now she has to go because she wasn't supposed to exist. How are you? I'm doing okay. How are you, Anbu? Um, this is getting interesting. I know, right? I'm liking this now. I was dreading it the last few streams, but now I'm into it. The room is silent and filled with tension. Yue speaks out to try and fix things.
Guys, calm down. You can fight about this later.
This is not a fight, this is a confession.
But right now, we need to think of a plan.
We do.
Young, what do you want to do?
What can he do? Ai looks at me, terrified of what I might say. She's probably expecting me to betray her and save myself. She's probably expecting me to run away, just like I did when I killed Adam. I will never let them have you, Ai. Ever.
Is there somewhere you could go? Like a hiding place or something?
Even if we left this country, CG would be able to find us. He has eyes everywhere.
Does he know about me?
He probably has seen you with her. Maybe, I don't think so. Why?
Well, can't you just hide at my place for now? It would at least buy you some time to think of your next move.
I suppose. I'm doing good today. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing good. Do you have any plans for this weekend? Oh. I told you, Yume, you can't get yourself involved in this.
I'm already involved. If you think you're the only one who wants to protect I, you're wrong.
Yume is kinda cute. She is. She's very cute. I like her. I fixed my OBS test streams. Oh my god, yay, let's go. I hope it works out.
On her when she needs me the most.
Redo, sorry, I spoke over you.
I'm not just going to walk out on her when she needs me the most.
Great, I had a feeling this was going to happen. Fine, you want to risk your life? Let's do it, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Well then what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Go through the back where no one can see you, and that's assuming they haven't already. Take Ai with you, I'll stay here and deal with Saeiji when he comes.
What? What are you talking about? I won't just let you put yourself in danger like that. You're coming with us.
Ai, you need to be thinking about your own safety right now.
I'm not leaving without you.
I need to wake her up. Every second she spends here is more dangerous than the last. I grab onto her shoulders and look her right in the eyes. Ai, listen, I'll be fine. Do you understand? Saiji is looking for you. He isn't going to hurt me as long as he knows you're still out there. Go with Yume and hide. I'll follow later. With more tears swelling up in her eyes than ever before. She barely gets out a whisper.
Do you promise?
Oh, God, I promise. Now go. There's a part of the floor in the kitchen that can be pulled out to reach the crawl space. If I go through there, they'll eventually get to the back of the apartment where the garbage is piled. Sorry about that. He probably will. Probably. From that point, they can get to the market through back alleys and side streets. Normally, I'd never recommend going that way, but it doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Damn, he even has escape route, like he thought of everything. Ai goes in first. She has a petite body, so she easily fits through the gap. Before Yume follows her, she turns to me.
Careful, Young.
Don't worry about me. Ai is in your care for now.
Leave it to me. But remember, Young, I only have 1 week.
It's okay. I know, I'll see what I can do, but before you go, I just want to thank you. I really appreciate everything you've done for us, not just today, but every time we've hung out. So Anbu, what are you gonna test stream? Dead by Daylight or Resident Evil? You mean a lot to both of us. I just want you to know that.
Don't get sentimental on me now. You'll make it seem like we'll never see each other again.
See, listen, the possibilities are endless. She winks at me and gets into the crawl space. I move the floorboard back over the cap and cover it with the mat. I turn around and notice Ai's phone is still here. I forgot to give it back to her. At least I can get in touch with Yume if need be. Yeah, it's probably better. It's probably also a good idea that you buy a completely new phone and a new SIM card as well to call Yume, but I decide to turn my own phone back on. Now I just need to wait for Seiji. I figure the chances of him calling or showing up are about the same. I doubt it will do much, but I turn off all the lights and sit on the bed. Wow, I need to come up with a plan for when he gets here. I go over everything I can possibly say to him again and again in my head, each option clearly laid out depending on what he says or does. Wow. This is like overthinking, but it is real and useful. I have a lot of things on the table at the moment, tons of games, so good question. Oh, if my test stream goes well, we'll get back to variety this coming week. Wow, that sounds exciting. I hope it goes well. I have a feeling Young is gonna get hurt. Me too. But this is like a scene out of a movie. Sitting in a dark room waiting for your enemy, I guess. It's only noon, but I've closed the blinds tight enough so that no sunlight is able to leak into the room. Intense moment. The only light present in the house is that of the computer monitor. Everything is silent. It reminds me of when I first moved in, when it was just me, my bed, my computer. It seems so long ago now. I let out a sigh. Yeah, I saw this a lot. Just days ago, none of us had any worries about anything. The biggest problem we faced was how to get more contacts into iPhone. Everything was fine. Why couldn't things just stay like that? Everything is such a mess now. Is it really my fault? My thoughts begin to race. This wasn't all my doing, was it? No. I had to be at fault, too. If she had never made herself a body, this never would have happened. Now we're gonna blame. Okay. Living a normal life with an artificial human, what was I thinking? Of course that can't happen. It's impossible. I never asked for something like this. I wanted her to stay inside the computer. If she had just done that, we could have stayed together longer. It's her fault, not mine. Damn. I moved to the corner of the room next to the computer table. CG should be here soon. I wait, and I wait, and I wait. The longer this drags on, the worse shape I'm in. I can barely think straight. Anything can happen at any second. I don't even spare a second to try and calm down. An hour passes by, still nothing. Barely half of the day has gone, and it already seems like the longest day of my life. The sound of the clock ticking and the light from the monitor are the only things keeping me company right now. Each second seems longer than the last, and I don't know how much more of this I can take. Another hour goes by, then another, then another. I barely moved. Eventually, I lose track of time. I feel like I've died and I'm trapped in purgatory, simply just waiting to move on to the next stage. Wow. Bro doesn't even believe what he's saying. Yeah. He's just. He's actually in purgatory. I'm trapped here for all eternity without a single dot I can call my own. Damn. Is this what it feels like to go mad? I, I think so. This is it. It's CG. It has to be. As nervous as I am, I somehow feel at ease, like the burden of waiting has been lifted. I answer the phone and wait for the voice at the other end to speak. I feel like I and Yume, it did not end well for them. Yeah. I remained silent. I had so many things I had prepared to say, but I can't seem to find any of them.
Don't want to talk? Fine. Do whatever you want.
Watch your tone, CG.
But here I am on the other end of the phone, trying to give you one last chance. Do you understand me, Jung?
Oh yeah, after that threat earlier? You're not taking anything from me. CG begins to get irritated.
How many times are you going to repeat that? Stop trying to act like a hero. Do you remember why we started this project, Jung? To make things better. To make the world better.
Okay.
Why are you so complacent with giving all that up? Snap out of it!
He's literally done nothing of sorts. I get it, okay? I'm not an idiot.
Then fix it. This is your last chance.
What do you mean, fix it? Seiji. Seiji hangs up before I have another chance to speak. Do you ever think of calling back? Like, do you know that that's an option? I take a deep breath and close my eyes. I know what he wants from me. Eventually, after sitting in the corner of the room and weighing out every possible option and every possible outcome, I know what I have to do. What? Really? Really? You're gonna let I go, really? I just need to see Yume first. I'm going to need her help. I get off the floor to throw my jacket. I get off the floor, throw on my jacket, and head for the market. It's dark now. There's not a body in sight. I really did lose track of time in there. I love your comments. I'm glad. Oh, thank you, thank you. Our humor is similar after all. I let my feet move by themselves. Sorry, I was distracted by the footsteps. I let my feet move by themselves and stare at the ground while I make my way toward Yume's place. It's a walk I've grown accustomed to, so I'm not too worried about not watching the road. Shouldn't you also be taking side alleys just in case you're being watched? The walk seems so much longer this time around. I'm finally in front of the bakery, but before I have a chance to open the door, Yume comes flying out. She looks scared. What happened?
Young, Have you seen I? She just disappeared.
What? What do you mean? What? No, I thought you said I could leave this to
I
you.
know what I said. I turned around for just a second and there was this note. It says she's going back for you. That she's worried.
But she never came back.
Young, I'm so sorry.
Forget it. There's something I need to talk to you about.
What? What's wrong?
What the fuck? You're not worried about Ai at all? What the hell? My thoughts are all jumbled up yet again. Without plotting out the exact words, I simply let my mouth move on its own and say everything I'm thinking. If... What? What the fuck? If I gets taken away, will you stay?
What? What are you talking about?
Right? To answer the question, if I gets taken away, I won't be able to go on without someone there for me. Why would she stay for you? She has a life of her own. What the fuck, man? You're the only one that would be left.
Do you have any idea how selfish you sound right now? What happened to helping her?
Right? Ai's fate is inevitable. No matter what we do, nothing is going to work. Seiji is close. That's why. This guy. I think it's best we prepare for the worst, but you can stay. You don't have to leave. Buddy, she wasn't leaving for you. And she's not gonna stay for you. You're my friend, aren't you? Oh my god. The emotional manipulation. Actually, she's not your friend. She's Ai's friend. Friends are supposed to be there for each other. I can teach you everything, anything you want to learn. I just need you to. Thank you. Thank you. Same reaction. I get it. I offended her. I can understand why too. I must. You always sound insane, except for like sometimes. I stare at Yume and place my hand against the spot she just slapped. Yeah, feel that. It's real.
Listen to yourself. You're just going to give in? Just like that?
Apparently, he never considered Ai his friend.
You said it yourself that friends are supposed to be there for each other.
By now, Yume is screaming loud enough to cause her neighbors to peer out of their
I
windows.
trust you more than anyone. More than me. She loves you, Young. She loves you more than she loves herself. And you want to just give up on her because you think nothing is going to work? Screw you. If I knew you were the kind of person that would just give up the second things weren't going your way, I never would have.
She pauses to catch her breath. Pretty lady slapped us. Yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. This guy thought everyone would leave everything behind for him.
You were my role model from the second I found out about you.
You know what they say, never meet your role models.
But now that you've shown your true colors, I'm disgusted.
Hit him again. I know, right?
I'm disgusted with you, and I'm disgusted with myself for not being able to see that right off the bat.
To be fair, he did have a mask on. Well, not really, it's just...
I just wants to live a normal life. That's all. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. But you're scared that some guy we've never even seen before is going to get mad at you. So now I has to be the one to suffer? How is that fair?
Damn, but I isn't real, you made. This guy. I can't believe this. Anyways, boss, welcome in. Good morning. Does you sleep okay? She stares at me as if I've just ended her friendship in one sentence. Well, that was more than one sentence, but yes, you have. I can tell she's doing everything in her power to prevent herself from slapping me once more. Come on, do it. And Seiji isn't just some guy, he's...
Screw you! I'm keeping eye with me.
Come on, should have slapped
Go to
again.
hell, Young. Get away from my house.
I take all of her insults without flinching. And this guy promised Abe, that he would... I can't. Bro is dumb as fuck, goddamn. I deserve each and every one of them. All I can do is look down. Yeah, repent. She slams the door as she heads back inside. I didn't sleep great, but it's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you can get some rest later. Do you have any plans for today? I didn't want it to turn out this way, but I doubt I'll ever see her again. I'm not sure where I'm headed now. Back to the world of loneliness and darkness, I guess. My feet are moving on their own. I can't go home, that much I know. What the fuck do you mean? Even after all that, you're not gonna go look for A? But where else is there? I don't know what to do. Oh no! Oh no! No. Before I know it, I'm back at the Reaper's Peak. So, this peak was shut down and nobody's allowed to go there. It's like guarded heavily because people here tend to like jump off into the abyss. So, oh god, I guess I came here subconsciously. Yup. The void is calling you. It's darker than usual here. Pro is a low-key coward. Indeed, indeed. I stand at the edge of the cliff and close my eyes. That is crazy. I let the wind push. Oh my god. My toes are peering over the ledge. The ocean breeze is colder than I've ever felt before, but the sounds of it become a lullaby, easing me to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna get in the moment, alright? I'm sorry. Just a moment ago, I could barely think. My head was and is still pounding from the stress, but now I've come to terms with it. The pain begins to go away. I have nothing to worry about. I open my eyes and look down off of the cliff. I wonder if it would hurt. Trigger warning, guys. Suicidal ideation and possible suicide. He's just kind of Victor Frankenstein, actually. Yeah. I hear footsteps coming from behind me. Okay, is that right? They're frantic. It's probably just a guard trying to prevent another.
Young!
I knew it. Okay. Oh no. Not her. Why? Not I. She's the last person I want to see right now.
Thank goodness I finally found you!
She can barely speak from trying to catch her breath.
I went back to the apartment to get you, but you weren't there! I was so scared!
I refuse to turn around. I can't look at her. I won't do it.
Then when I got back to Yume's, she started acting weird, saying all this stuff about how I shouldn't come looking for you. What happened? Do you think maybe she's been working with Seiji? I don't know what else it could be.
No, love. If anything, he's gonna work with Seiji.
It's not like her to act all serious.
Ai sounds pained, accusing her best friend of conspiring against her.
You know, I thought about coming here first. I know you love this place. But it's such a hike to get up here to it.
I continues talking as she inches closer and closer to me. How can she remain so calm at a time like this? Doesn't she know what's going on? How endangered she is? Yet here she is, trying to protect you from endangering yourself.
Don't leave me like that again. It's not nice. You're not supposed to make a girl worry, you know?
She stops walking. When she can't get any closer to me, I can feel her breath against my neck, wanting nothing more than to pull me away from the ledge. But she doesn't. It seems like she knows I wouldn't want that, and instead just stands there going on and on about how scared she was. It's annoying. Why?
Huh?
Before I know it, I'm face to face with her. We're just inches apart, and she seems so fragile that I could snap her in half if I so much as tried. Why did you come here?
I was looking for you. Didn't you hear?
Honestly, I feel like you should have listened to Yume. So annoying. You're annoying, bro. You shouldn't be here.
What are you talking about? Young, are you okay? What's wrong?
Leave? Can you, like, just talk to her instead of pushing her away now? Please. Okay. That's talking.
Young?
You don't oh my god. You don't belong here. She doesn't say anything this time. She simply stares at me, tears welling up in her eyes, not knowing what to do or how to act. I bet she'd fall into my arms if I reached out to her. I bet she'd cry into my shoulder and wrap her arms around my back, bawling her eyes out like a little girl. Is bro possessed or something? And no, he's just overwhelmed with rage and every other emotion there is. It's really hitting him hard. I bet Yume was right. I bet he does love me. Clearly. I bet she really loves me more than herself, more than anything. He's gonna go on with the emotional manipulation with her now. I bet we'd stay together forever if she was a normal girl. But something within me won't dare let any of this happen. Did you say that to her or yourself, Dai? How much of it was real? What are you talking about? How much?
Young, what the hell are you talking about?
Everything you showed me, everything we did together, how much of it was actually you? What the fuck do you mean? How am I supposed to know all of these things weren't just pre-planned actions? He's just a man. He's just a man indeed. You don't want to be human. You're just programmed to think that way. Everything about you is fake, Sorry, her body is real. It bleeds. You didn't actually enjoy any of this. Every single thing was fake. I hope these reactions are gold. Thank you, thank you. I don't,
No, you're wrong. It's all true. My emotions are real, Young.
yeah.
You gave them to me. You gave me everything. Going to the beach with Crump, creating robots with Toshi, painting with Kazu, meeting Yume, everything.
You would have done that without him too, not gonna lie. He only created your source code.
And you know it! All of these things only happened to me because of you!
My grip around her neck tight. Stop! Stop it. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. No, you
Young,
stop it.
Please!
Shut up. Maybe it's my fault, but that just means it's my responsibility as well. I can't let things go on like this.
It's not up to you anymore!
Yeah, she has a real fucking body and a heart.
The old I, the one that was just a program, she's already dead! I'm different! Please, stop!
Still, you only exist because I let it happen, and if you stay any longer, both of us are going to suffer for it. I can't make things work anymore,
Yes, you can! We can! Please, just let go!
She presses her hands against mine, still wrapped around her neck. Even now, they seem soft. They are! They're fucking real! Delicate. Like a flower.
Young, please.
Don't worry, I'll redo everything. I'll get it right the next time. This is not a fucking game. I'll leave out the decay, the boot up period, everything. The purpose of the project was to prevent something like this from happening in the first place, and I failed. But I won't make the same mistakes again, I promise. I'm sorry. She stops struggling and looks me directly in the eyes. Tears are streaming down her face. I hope you may find some.
I just wanted to be with you.
You know, it is completely his fault. Oh my god. You know, she would have been safer with Saiji. Yeah. Saiji kill this guy, please. Yeah. Holy shit. With the final burst of strength, her neck snaps half. Her hands, pressed against mine just seconds ago, go limp and drop to the ground. You created your body weight too similar to a real human. But thanks to that, I know how to end you easily. This guy is a psycho. It's over. It's all over. I mean, so are you, kind of. Is there, is there a, is there a court for real body robots? Summoning the little strength I have left, I stand up and lift her body over my shoulder. She's so light, so beautiful, but in the end, she's just a failed experiment. A combination of mistakes I will never make again. I walk back to the edge of the cliff and drop her body over. That was like the Minecraft fishing. The Minecraft water sound. I mean, you have to be to try and make a robot. True. I will miss you. Bro, what, what, what sort of, what sort of story is this? This is very weird. Goodbye, I. True, that's the true ending. You shouldn't be. Oh my god. Reboot? What more is there now? What more is there now? Oh, okay, the credits. story by Izzy. God damn. Yeah. That was crazy. Um. So all the stretching was to get us attached. What the fuck was this story? This story is about a confused guy who doesn't know what the fuck he wants from his life. He created a source code for an AI, a self-learning AI, and that self-learning AI created herself. She had a real body, but an electronic brain. The She liked making friends, meeting people after becoming real, but it all ended by the hands of the same man who created her.
Young.
Oh, there's more.
Did you know that robots don't die?
Oh. That's how you become a villain.
They just reboot.
Her eyes are red now. Ooh, let's go. Not quite. A new beginning? Wait, what? If I start, is this gonna be like...
Hey. Hey! Young, are you listening?
Damn, she got hotter. I know, right? The red eyes, gosh. Okay, I don't think it's different. Unless,
That's the third
is
time
it?
today already. Tell me if you want to
Okay.
call it a day. I see. Anyway, look at this.
Yeah, I don't think it's different. Oh, red eyes, noted. What do you mean, noted? That's crazy. Uh, that is crazy, boss. The villain passed. Yep, this was not a story about a guy who made an AI at all. This was a story about the AI who made herself. Wow. So there is another ending to this, from what I read in the reviews. Also, I swear to fucking God, on Steam it says about 2 hours of story content. That was not 2 hours, that was 9 hours. That was 9 hours, what the hell? Oh, I'm sorry about the ads. I'm gonna see if I can find anything about the other ending. If it's shorter, maybe we can do it today. Or if not, then maybe in April. How do I change screens again? Steam. Okay. Uh, in the chat where slaps and punches means easy calls cowards feels the pain. Calls out. Oh, calls out. Yeah, feels the pain process. Wow, the fact that there's the one of the ends is like in caps to highlight that there's two ends is crazy. Sleep was rough, but they remain, while Hopi's cold reactions entertain CG's quest for justice a plea in vain, as robots rise and fall like rain. Oh my god. That's... wow. A villain's tale, a twist in the lane, and a red-eyed stares that drive us insane. It's crazy. Okay, where can I... two endings. Fully voiced. Okay. Partial voiced, but okay. Where do I... how do you see... okay. I got how many achievements? Got 5 out of 7. There's 2 more that I haven't gotten. Did that. True ending and that. There's a good ending. The price of a life. And why is Yume on there? That's Yume's character silhouette. I love you. Interesting. Oh, how do I get the... where the fuck is the guide? How do you get the guide for it? I know there's one. Stop playing with my heart. Good ending was a really nice twist to the awesome story that is this game. Then I played it again and got the true ending, and now I need a third game. Maybe it's in one of the choices that I made then. I mean, obviously. How do you go to the community page of this thing? I forgot. I will look into how to get that other ending later. If I do it, we will do it in April. I don't know if it's gonna take as long as this one though. I hope it doesn't. This guides, there it is. Oh, I found it, I found it. Wait. Just continue through the story it unlocks after. Oh, okay. Good ending, yes. Stay at the arcade, let's split up. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Not quite. So it wasn't that one. Okay. We will do it next time, or I might just do it offline, honestly. Why did it type my username like that? I don't know. Maybe to emphasize that your name has two N's in it. Oh, I don't think I have the save for that. Should I do it today or should I do it later, guys? I'm not sure how much it will change. I mean, just the ending, I guess. The story would probably be the same. Later? Alright. Title. Okay, so that is gonna be it for today. Sorry for the ad before ending. But yeah, I'm gonna do the other visual novel that I did with Mika tomorrow. We're gonna stream a little earlier than my usual time. So maybe it's like 1 right now, 1:40, 12, 11, 2 hours ago we'll start with Mika. And after finishing the visual novel with Mika, I will continue Homicipher with the Mr. Sadist. Another ending. Yeah. Uh, and yeah, hopefully we'll get far enough in that game to the point where the next time I start or like get back on Homicipher with Mr. Sadist, we will have our second walkthrough. Another round? Huh? Right now? Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. um, that was a short stream, I'm sorry. I could do FNAF if I want to stream. I do have to like get to the 5th night. I'm still on the 4th night on it, so I could do FNAF if you guys want. But I don't think there's anything else I can do. I like the background music of this game, it's good. Alright. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't think I want to deal with the horrors and anxiety right now. Have a good rest of your day or night whenever you guys are watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, also, I'm making another YouTube channel to post edited versions of visual novels and games that I cannot stream. So yeah, I'll be posting there a lot when I'm on my break. Maybe not a lot, but like every week. So yeah, there might be Minecraft, might be. There will definitely be Phasmophobia though, because I'm editing one Phasmo video for it right now. So yeah, see you guys there and tomorrow, and yeah, have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching it. Take care. I love you. Bye. Take care, CJ.